Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 78 of Forever Stranded, a mud pack by Gaming with Sheridan. So the last two episodes were a weird one, I do understand, but it was just a time constraint. The first episode was so long that I had to split it in two or it would have made no sense. I've had hour 5 episode, but not hour 15, hour 20. So that was the best way for me to handle it. And also sorry for being 4 days without a video, but I don't know if you caught it. My dog died and I've been traveling for work. And that video was more complicated to handle, so it was not a good week for me at all. So that being said, let's get into it. In the last episode, I showed you the AE2 peer-to-peer tunnel, which lets you take a 32 output and bring it over one simple cable to a much further place and output 32. I also showed you the quantum bridge, which is not that useful in Forever Stranded because of the infinity booster card in the wireless crafting. But if that didn't exist and you had a base on another planet, you could put that bridge on another planet and connect your system to it. So it's really an amazing thing. We then took time and completed the 3 cent tower, and the 3 cent towers were a lot of derping because I'd forgot to set some output, or I didn't have any speed upgrade and the output was slow, or multiple things. And even though I know I said we only can handle 9, sometimes it seemed to go above 9, so I didn't take any chance and I decided to put 12 each because the crushers are so inexpensive. So now let's take a quick look, and we're at 433,000, which means we're pretty close to the 1 million that we need. Then we came over here because of the diamond situation, and when I looked in the pulverizer, there was no tectonic Petrotheum. When I look here, it was making it too slow. So I made that faster, but once I made it faster, it was empty. So when I came over and looked here, we were out of the basal powder. So I look in here, and there wasn't a lot of the stabilized redstone. And in here, it was not keeping up. So I ended up upgrading everything and just saying, screw it, I want speed, I want efficiency, so let's put max on everything. Except this one, because once the other one are full, this one doesn't need to be that high. So we got everything working there, and now we're doing max diamond. The other thing that we ended up doing is looking at the void ore miner. I was not happy with the quantity of items coming in, so I decided to take a look at the void ore miners, and I was looking at it, and I kept clicking on this and clicking on that, and I found that the number of diamonds coming in wasn't coming that fast, and even that isn't that fast either. So what I ended up doing is I came over here and I looked at my dimensional transceiver. And if you see that dimensional transceiver, my understanding of them is that if they're at 250,000 RF, they're empty. It seems weird to say, but they seem to keep a base of 250. But this one's going up and going down and going up and going down, so it's being maxed used by those. Not being able to read how much power they need really makes it less interesting because there's no way to know if they're at full value. But what I did discover is that there's a maximum amount of power being transferred from the Nether star generator to this. So I made both of them connect 2 ways so that now these are keeping, see, this one's really low. So I'm going to have to also create more. Power is, as stupid as it sounds, my biggest problem right now. So downstairs, I'm going to probably create a setup where I'm going to put more of these Nether Star Mark III, because I created a third one, and the third one's connected to only one, which is keeping always full. Whereas if I look at these two, they're both keeping empty, like it's not filling fast enough. So that's a problem that we need to resolve. The other thing that we did in the other episode was craft a couple of auto heavy sieve, because I want to start breaking down a lot more gravel. And if I look in here, I've got 263 stack of compressed gravel, so I could have a lot more gravel sieving. And gravel is the one that gives us diamonds, so it will augment the speed at which we're getting diamond. That being said, all of the byproducts I don't really care for, so I'm probably going to put in drawers with some Well, I'll put in compacting drawers, probably because compacting drawers will have the effect of compacting them into a resource, and I'll put a void so that I only accrue a certain number of stack because I'm not going to be processing it. Like, let's be fair. Let's look into here and let's look at ingot. If you look at ingot, I have 12,000 aluminum, 11,000 copper, 6,000 lead. I'm never going to go through all of this, so there's no point. The other thing I wanted to say is, guys, look, 11,000 gold, 11,000 lapis. So guess what time is it? It's quest submission time. So let me grab a gold and a lapis block. 1 gold, 1 lapis, perfect. And let's go set this to one or the other first. I'm going to do the gold first. So gold, set, and then I'm going to come down to this, and I'm going to set the gold one, and I'm going to get some advanced card, not the advanced card, sorry, some, I never remember. So I'm going to use the R trick over advanced card. Nope, that's not working. So I'm going to write advanced card, and I'm going to right click on the advanced card if I can find it on the right. And I'm going to find, what is it called again? Not fuzzy, not inverter, acceleration. I should remember that, but it's so different that I never remember. So I don't have any anymore. Before I say that, let's just check. Any acceleration card here? Nope. Any acceleration card here? Yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't create any because it would have been a waste of resource. Although, waste of resource at this point, I don't know if there's really any such thing. So now we're submitting the block of gold quest, and we're going to let it go. And while it's going, we're going to go start making space, because in my last time lapse, that's the one thing I kind of forgot to do. I forgot to make more space downstairs. Oh, one last thing I wanted to say. If you look at my diamond quest, it's now at 4591. And it's not that it went up that fast, it's that I had diamond in my ME system and diamond in this drawer. Okay, so that's the problem. This one was at 2,000, and the one displayed here was at 2,400. So I took all of the diamonds out of the ME system and put them in there. I don't know if that's still a problem. Let me check. 4591, and if I look at diamond block in the ME system, 4521. So no, it's the same number, 4591, so we're proper. So let's go downstairs and let's get the drill in our end. No. The drill and this, and let's make some space under here because that's where we're going to be doing stuff. Let's go from there because I don't want to break something by mistake. Perfect. And the quest goal is already complete. I didn't know it was going to go that fast, but woohoo! Another quest completed, and I'm immediately going to stop gold from exporting because I don't want to waste the rest of my gold. Now let's set it to lapis, true, and let's put it to... That is not what I wanted to do. I want 1 lapis, and see, I still have 1,587 gold. So gold is not going to be a problem in any of my crafting anymore. So let's click on that and say export lapis, and if I look at it and push this in, we're going to be completing... Oh, I didn't push it in. What did I do wrong? Push it in. Perfect. So while this is waiting to complete, let's go back downstairs and continue with our digging. And I'm going to turn back my magnet on. So let's continue digging. Oh, and I found my cable, which is perfect. This is what I was looking for. Because now that I have my cable, I know where I can output from. And which one is that one? Let's just fly a little bit to see. It's the right one. It's the one I wanted to see. Perfect. So I don't need anything more than that. Let's continue digging that way, just because if I'm going to do that, I might as well empty the whole thing. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now let's go this way. Great. Now let's go down back this way. Oh, I just saw that I must have moved to the left a little bit, but it's not a problem. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Let's go back here, and I want to take this out and take that out. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Now let's push all of this sand in the AE2 system, and let's find where my torches are. Torch right here. Let's put F7 on, and let's start lighting the place because I do not want to get into trouble. Perfect. One right there. One right there. Where? Let's line it up. So one right there. Now let's go right here. One right there. One right there, and one right there. Perfect. Okay, so the reason I did that is that in the time lapse of the last episode, I created an 6 heavy sieve. Okay, so I'm going to set them down. Let me look at where the line is. The line is right there. I'm gonna go like this and go 1, 2. No, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And I'm going to need some energy cables now. Let me find an energy cable. Right there. Perfect. Enhance energy cable, but it's not going to be enough. So go. I'm going to go the energy from the top. Like so. And that's what I thought. I should be able to connect all of them. Yes, perfect. And now I'm going to need 2 sets of cable. 1 set of cable, and I'm going to need 6 basic item filter. 7, perfect. I have just enough. So here's what I'm going to do. On this side, I'm going to input the mesh and the compressed gravel. So like this. Perfect. I'm going to set all of these to input, and I'm going to put a basic filter on each of them. So let's go upstairs and let's grab 1 mesh and 1 compressed gravel to set the filters properly. 1 mesh, 1 compressed gravel. Perfect. Let's go downstairs and we'll set all of these properly. I'm going to need a freehand though. So like this. We want this to set to insert, this, and that. Perfect. And we're going to have to do this with all of them, and there's no point copying because the copy doesn't copy the basic item filter. So I still need to do these 3 separate click. So I might as well just set everything itself instead of using the conduit probe. So this, a mesh, and a compressed gravel. Then the next one, insert, derp, insert, basic filter, the mesh, and the compressed gravel, and I think I have 2 or 3 left to do. This one, insert, item filter, compressed gravel, and the mesh. And finally, insert, filter, the mesh, and compressed gravel, and we're done. So now technically, I say technically, but I can do it right now. I can now connect to this system. So let's go down like so. Down, 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 like this. Oh, what a perfect lineup. And these should now start filling. Okay, there must be something wrong upstairs. Let me go check upstairs to see what I connected it to. Probably didn't connect it to the line that I wanted. Oh, no, I didn't connect it to the line that I wanted. Okay, so we're going to fix the problem right now by going this way and going back downstairs. We were not far enough. So basically, we don't want this one right there. What we want is using this one. And because of the filter, we were saved. Now these are filling and they should be getting a mesh. Well, I'm going to put a mesh in this one. But each of them should be filling with compressed gravel, and once they're filled with compressed gravel, they should get a mesh. It's just going to go in order, I believe. So while we're waiting for this to fill, now we have to bring power to it. We don't have enough energy cable, so let's go here, energy. And we want these higher tier one. Let's grab 20 of these, that should be enough. Oh, we're missing binder composite. So we never taught our system how to make binder composite. And that's pretty easy. So let's teach our system right now how to make binder composite. Binder. And the binder composite is like this. And we'll just teach that to our system. Whoa. What am I missing? The clay. Clay. I'm not missing the clay. Probably it just got formed afterward. Perfect. So I can take this and I'll put it in the terminal right there. And I'm running out of molecular assembler. Oh, I'm not running out. I have run out of molecular assembler. So what can I take out of there? I don't actually know. Invalid pattern. And invalid pattern. So I guess I'm going to take out the two things that are invalid pattern, although now I'm kind of curious to know what they are. And I should now be able to order my energy conduit, like so. And ask for 20 of these and go. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, because this is producing, this is full. It's not running out of power anytime soon. I'm going to break here and there. So that I can get the power from this. So let me look into that right now. And sorry, that was my phone. I completely forgot that it was not on silent. So let me look into energy conduit. Energy conduit, and they're created already. Why did it create 24? Because it's 2 at a time. I don't know why it created too many's, but I don't care. It's all good. I just want to be able to connect it. So let's bring that across like this, and we're going to go up on top of this one. So like so, and so. And like this, perfect. And then across here, and across there, and here, and oh, perfect. Now all of these should power up. So now I know what my problem is. My problem is the capacitor bank. And that's easily solved. I'm going to go in here and I know that I have better capacitor. So capacitor, I have a 5 million. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to show you immediately why that is a problem. Let's go right here. If you look at this one, it's a lower level one. And if you look at it, it has a max input output of 1000. So I'm going to break it, and I'm going to put this one instead. And now, if I look at this one instead, it has a max input output of 5000. So this is not a problem. Now it's being negative 961 because it's not receiving enough power. But again, this is easily resolved by breaking this and putting a max energy conduit in there, like so. No, like so. So now if I look in it, this should be, yeah, this is now net positive. Perfect. So let's go look downstairs. Whoa, I never noticed that I had some dangerous spawning spot, but I have a mega torch. So I'm only putting a light so I don't see the red, and I'm going to press F7 to remove it. But there was really no worry. So let's go down here and let's look at all of these, and they should be going crazy. Yeah, and this one also, and perfect with that one. And that one, and that one, and oh wow, this is marvelous. When a plan goes well, everything is great. So now I'm going to go across and put an export line like this. And I'm going to build a wall here of drawer. So let me look into drawer. Drawer like this, and I want single drawer. Oh no, these are oak trim. I want single basic drawers. So about those drawers, sorry, I kind of had to stop because someone came in at the door and they didn't notice that I said I was recording. So I want to set simple basic drawer because I want to get as much as possible of the drops, but I'm going to also put some void upgrade to make sure I don't have too much stuff. So basic drawer like this, and I'm going to get, I don't know how many I need. I'm going to put 20 just to make sure, and then I'm going to get a drawer controller like so. I need these. No, just a moment. That's, oh, for once I have enough torch to be able to do it. So one drawer controller, because I'm going to send everything in the drawer controller. I'm going to put it right here, and then I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. Not enough space right here, but I'll make it fit. Don't worry. 2, 3. That's really not what I wanted to do. So, like so. And then I'm going to go with another layer. If I can fly. Yeah, I can fly. So, like this. Oi. Yeah, perfect. Just like that. Going around again. And oh, there's enough space for 2 if only I had those 2 not put in the wrong place. So let me break them down and get them back. This one and that one. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I can't void stuff. Already putting a void upgrade is rough on my mindset, but at least I'm telling myself that I'm going to be keeping a couple. Fly. Thank you. So I'm telling myself that at least if I'm keeping a couple of stacks, it's not as bad as it could be. It's not good because I'm still wasting stuff, but it's better than wasting all of it. But that's what you tell yourself to make yourself feel better, or in my case, to make myself feel better. So now if I go insert, it should be grabbing stuff from here, and each of them should be finding a drawer one after the other. So I'm just going to set them all to extract, always active, extract, always active, like so. Next one also. This one, 6. This should really make my diamond quest go faster. And now let's take a look at it. Marvelous. Look at these things. They're all filling. And I'm going to be able to extract only what I want from it. But where are my diamonds? Did really the first one gave me not? Oh yeah, okay. Phew. I thought there was not a single diamond in there. And 2 diamond. Okay, the sifting might not be the best way to go. So I've emptied 2, 3, 4, no diamond. 5, no diamond. 6. Oh, 4 diamond here. This one's the winner. But okay, this is not going to necessarily be the best diamond option, but at least we're getting a couple of them. And now I need some void upgrade. So let's craft some void upgrade. There's one right here. And I just want to put the void upgrade to make sure that these things don't gunk up. So storage, what's it called? I'm going to search the real term, void upgrade. So let's search for void upgrade like so. And let's see how many of these we can make. Not a single one. Great, that's amazing. What about these? Not a single one of those either. So perfect. Let's do some stick. I can't believe stick is a thing that I'm always running out of. Here's 900 stick. That should be good enough. Perfect. And now I can go back to void upgrade like so. And oh, I forgot to make the upgrade template first. So 2, 4. Oi. Okay, so I need some more drawers. Let's create a couple of drawers, put them in there, and let's make some more drawer upgrade like so. I'm gonna make as much of them as I can. Perfect. And then I can make the void upgrade finally. And 20 should be enough now. Let's make 20 and let's just go on each of them. So nope, not important, not important. And there's always the ability to put some emerald upgrades to have more stacks if we want to. But honestly, there's no reason. There's none of those resources that I'm running out of or I'm anywhere close to running out of. So I put a void upgrade on everything. Oh, let's put one on the diamond. Dot. That would be the dumbest thing ever. I'm trying to get diamond and I would start voiding diamonds. That would really not be good. Perfect. So now this line is in full sieving mode and it's going well. The only thing I could do to try and make it faster is to put some mechanical user feeding these things. But I'm not sure I want to at this point. So let me check this. 41 diamond. I'm not sure this is going to be the best thing possible, but it was cheap and easy to set up. So I figured it was a step I had to take to make sure that I was doing everything in my power to try and complete the diamond quest. So let's get rid of some things. Let's put all of this in here and let's put my drill and my quintuple battery in here and these in here. So now let's grab my regular tool, this and that. This is made out of stone. This is made out of iron. I'm just going to put them through the item repairer so that they're fully repaired by the time we want to go do our city looting. Because I told you guys, the next step is looting, looting, and looting. Let's put those two patterns back in the pattern system. Right here, 15 and 16. And the rest I'm just going to throw in my ME system right now. Let me go see the item repair, how well it went. Because if it's finished, I can put the other item in. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the other one in right here, and I'm going to go upstairs to fix my setup. Because if you guys remember, this was connected to the tech city, but we're no longer going to the tech city, we're going to the starter city. So I need to remove this and that and put it right here. City, the starter, perfect. Put the chest right there. And now let's set this on insert and this one back here on extract always. Perfect. Now the bigger difference I'm going to do is these. You see this and that. I'm not going to put them in there. There's no point. These items I'm always going to be throwing in my ME system directly because last time I ended up clogging my system with stuff that was not important. So when it's something related to the city looting and how important it might be to help us move along, I'll put in the ender pouch. And when it's just regular stuff that I don't care about, I'll put it in the ME system. So mob drop and item drop. So let's go back downstairs and look at our repairer. We're still repairing this iron, paper, obsidian thing, which means that we have the repaired hatchet right here. I'm going to grab right from there. And let's see if we have any iron in there, because the repairer is free and infinite, but it's still slow. So while we're waiting for it, I'll make 2 or 3 iron repairer just in case we need them. 1, 2, well, it's not the second one I made, but I already had one ready. So 3 should be plenty enough. Perfect. I'm just going to start the 4th one and go back here in the item repairer to grab the paper obsidian axe. Oh, not this, right? This one. Perfect, like so. And I'm going to use 1 iron repairer on it, like so. And then we should be ready to go. We're at, oh wow, we're at the beginning of the morning. This is the perfect time to go out. So now, I just need my drop of evil to break the spawners. Where's the drop of evil? Where did I put my drop of evil? Just give me one moment. Right here. Perfect. Ooh, no, I'm in the starting of the night. So that's also easy to resolve because don't double click when you're facing the same thing. So we're at time -1. Let's just sleep. And by sleeping will be the next day, and we can go looting while we leave the rest of the quest happening. So let's go back down. Let's go back downstairs and to the starter city right here. Perfect. So we're going to do kind of the same thing. Do we really want to go through the roof? Yeah, okay, let's go through the roof. So let's break this and that and get in here and start looting. And we'll do the same thing. I'm not going to start looking at everything that I'm getting. I'm just going to throw everything in the ME system or the chest system or the AE2 system. And at the end, I'm going to analyze what I got. Wow. So let's go back up here, which is broken. And there's nothing else left. Just to make sure we know we've done this one already, let's just break this and that. And the roof's open. Let's go to the next one. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to just make sure that they're fully loaded and that we get everything. And I'm really curious because I have a feeling that, I don't know if you guys remember, but in the beginning there was a problem with Maneulan where I couldn't make all of the, not Maneulan, Ardite. And I have a feeling that if I went through this city and looted everything, I would have gotten all of the Ardite that I needed to complete the Ardite, the toolkit that required Ardite. Let me break this right here. If there isn't a hole in the wall, make a hole in the wall. Now let's go to this one right here. Break this. It's a 2-level roof. Finally, we have a place we haven't been to. And the drop of evil, I said that in the last looting episode. It's so cheaty. It's crazy how fast and easy it takes care of the spawners. It really feels like it shouldn't work. And not only that, it gives you a restored spawner, which means it gives you something you can put back down and use as a spawner. That just feels crazy to me. But, you know, if we can use it, why not use it? Because this pack is hard enough by itself. So now let's do this building. Let's open the roof up. Double layer roof. And boom, boom. Perfect. That's so fast. I remember other mod pack that doesn't have the drop of evil, where you have the fastest pickaxe ever, yet still every time you're stressing about the fact that you're not breaking things fast enough. Goodbye. And there isn't even a spawner for your type. Where are you coming from? It's kind of weird, but probably there from the last night, which would be crazy because we weren't in range to have them spawn the last time. But anyway, let's just continue. Let's go down one more level. Oh, I didn't see the spawner. Let's take it out. Come here and die. Thank you. Goodbye. See you next time. Perfect. All of this. And I see things flying around me, which means I need to put things in the system. But let's finish breaking everything. Perfect. So, chest, seared brick, everything that looks non-standard, I'm going to throw in there, not these. The spawners, oh, leather, ardite ingot, this niter, seared gauge, all of this, and that, and the rest I feel are standard stuff. Yeah, so mob drop, building breaking, so all of these go in here. And the last level, oh, hello, goodbye. I have to admit, I really love my weapon. That boomerang is crazy. It almost, like, I keep repeating the same thing, but it feels so cheaty. It's so easy to kill a mob with it. Bye! Same thing again. Thing went toward me, attacked me, and just disappeared. Whoa! Where did you come out from, buddy boy? So, you know what I think? I think there are spawners under these buildings. Not 100% sure, but I don't know where that creeper came. Oh, I started from the bottom floor, so it may be coming from a upper floor, but there's no hole. So no, I don't know where it was coming from. Let's fly up here. Nothing up here. Let's break another level. Come on. Hello, spawner guy. And let's break the roof. Because the roof is on fire. Oh, so that wasn't the roof. Let's just say that I'm finally having a good day. It's been back to things being normal, and I'm feeling much better. Not that I don't miss the dog, but at least the whole family is having a better day, and we did some fun stuff instead of thinking about the bad stuff. So everything is in a much more normal state right now. And I'm so in the mood for playing because I haven't recorded or played in a long time. I've just been trying to fix that crazy long episode into 2 episodes that now I know it's not as good. And I almost asked myself, should I delete it, go to a backup and restart everything? But I just don't have the time to permit myself to do that. So I'm going to accept that these 2 episodes are not as good as they could be. And I'm just going to do the best with this one. And I'm going to enjoy myself raiding this crazy city. And I hope that at the end of this I can show that it was worth raiding the whole time and that it contains good loot. Because in either of my playthrough, I've never completely looted this city. Because I never got to the point where I was so powerful that I didn't care about running around carefree, just going and destroying everything. Oh my god, did you guys see this? There was a spawner right there in the sand, hidden. Sheridan, you're still evil. I still like you, I still love the mod packs you've made, but nothing's gonna change my mind. You're just pure 100% evil. These like really hidden spawner, now I know where they're coming from. These creepers, they're coming from these hidden spawners. Am I full again already? No, okay. Whew. I thought things were flying around me. Oh, and up here, I showed it in another episode, but there's a ghast spawner. Now that I have a drop of evil and I can get it as a reserve spawner, I picked it up. But before, I didn't want to break it because I didn't want to risk losing it. To be fair, it's not like I really care. I don't really need that spawner, but you know me, I'm a collector. I've always said I'm a collector and I want to get one of everything. And let's break a middle of the roof because that's my mechanism to know which one I visited or not. And let's go to the next one. And I think this is an empty one. Yeah, it does seem empty. Let me just go around still because it's not because 2 levels are empty that there isn't a great chest. I don't know if you remember the other looting episode of the Tech City where the small buildings were all useless and I decided to start destroying all of the roof just to know the chimneys, just to know that I've already visited, and I ended up finding a chimney that was full of loot. So I'm kind of expecting this with the starter city also, because once you do something, people tend to repeat the same thing. So I am kind of expecting a chest hidden through the roof or something like that that would contain some great loot. Let me break that, but before we move forward, let's get rid of this, black clear glass, this I don't care, this, mob drop. Ugh, do I really want these? Let's put them in the system for now and we'll deal with it later. And the rest will go into our looting chest so that we can see. Oh, bye and bye. I heard the sound, but I don't know why. It didn't dawn on me that they would be on the next level. So let's continue with this. And I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. I know that the looting of a city takes more than 40 minutes of time, and this episode was already 20-minute long. So the moment that the day ends and we get to night, I'm going to go back home and I'm going to end the episode there, because I really want to try and get more reasonable length episode, and I'd like to get your opinion on that. I'm not asking you to say what you thought about the fact that I split an episode in two when it was clearly not planned, but getting like 45 minutes episode instead of 1 hour and 15-minute long episode, I'd still like to get your feedback on how you felt about that and if it was a more comfortable length. I know already someone told me that they prefer watching an hour episode than more time lapse or losing more time or having less episode, but my question is really more, is this kind of 45 minute length episode better in watching time? And it's getting to night already, so I'm just going to finish this one building because I started it and I don't want to have a half completed building. But then after that, we're going to go back home and we're going to end the episode there. So next episode, I'm going to be automating some stuff. I've been doing some research, and I think I have a I think I have a great solution for automating sorry, I got quiet. The creeper scared me. It's crazy how you're like, next episode, I'm not going to go quiet. I'm always going to be talking. And then you meet a creeper and you're like, crap, there's a creeper. What do I do? Shut up, just kill it. And then you're like, oh, I went quiet again. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is, oh, I don't want to be in here. Yeah, nope. Goodbye. I just wanted to break the roof. Didn't know I went there already. So sorry. I was saying the next episode is going to be automation of more stuff. I've been doing some research into the actually addition stuff, and I think that I found a way of automating this, the atomic assembler. Is it from actually addition? I kind of have a blank right now. Atomic reconstructor from actually addition, and I think I might have a way of automating this. And you guys might say that it's all filter based and it's kind of easy, but it is not easy, because the biggest problem you have with this is that you have to have a type of item in all of these four around. And that seems simple, but in some case you need to have clay in this and clay in that. So I could look at all of the recipe and say, this one's always clay, this one's always sapling or slime ball, and like find a pattern like that. But when you get clay in both of these, how do you do that? It has to be a round robin kind of thing. So I'm going to try and find a way of automating it, and I'm going to go with that. The other thing someone was asking me was, what about those furnace? What's going on with those furnace? Well, those furnace have a lot of silicon ingot in them, and they just haven't been emptied in a while because they're not automated. But someone else was telling me that they can also make steel, so it might be worth using them for the steel. Let me just clear my inventory. This I don't care. Mob drop. This letter is not mob drop, so I'm going to put it in here. This, the niter, that, and that, and the rest. Oh, no, there was something else. And this and those two. The rest I'm going to put in the system. Oh, an iron toolkit, although we have to craft them for the quest, so I don't think that they count. But that's it for today's episode. So let's go take a quick look at the other quest, because today we finished lapis, we finished gold. Oh, I'm still exporting lapis, right? No, it's over, so I don't know why the lapis is at 0. But let's remove the export from here and let's look in here. Lapis, 36k. So why is the lapis saying 0? Probably the same thing as before. See, it's only seeing this one. So there must be another lapis source probably in the ME system itself. And I'm going to have to clean up in the next episode. But that's lapis done and the other one done, so let's just claim the quest. Collector, we finished gold. 10 quantum storage, 10 quantum tank. So I have quantum storage up the wazoo already, so I'm going to take the tank, which are for fluid, even though it doesn't really matter. And the lapis, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The lapis is not 10,000, it's 100,000! Sheridan, I hate you! This is, I'm going to end this pack because I promised I was going to end this pack. But I really feel like the last 7 episodes are going to be just more void or minor, more and more and more until we get 100,000 lapis lazuli block. So it's 1 quest completed, not 2. And I'm sad about that. So Sandy is still 1 million. Let's go downstairs and check the status of my Sandy quest. Oh god. I don't know if I want to cry or yell or just, I don't know. 607,000k. So good news, guys. We should finish the Sand quest in the next episode because it's been going up so well. And then in the next And then in the next episode, we can probably start creating this one. But this one is 1,000,000 sandstone, which is 4 million sand. So it's not going to finish in 1 or 2 episodes. But this is clearly telling me that void or miners are necessary because the sieve. Well, I say that. Let's go look at the sieve. They've been running for what, 10 minutes? What did 10 minute brings me? 10 minute gave me 1 stack and not even 2 stack of diamond, and it gave me 10 stack of lapis. Okay, so lapis is going to go much easier, but diamond not. So void or miners are going to be required, but I want to do a quick check first. So if I come here and I say void or miner and I say a tier 4 and I say craft, I'm not going to craft it, but I just want to say craft. So it's 20 block of diamond. And to be fair, if I look at all of the rest, I don't care. Ender pearl, who cares? Sand, who cares? 273 sand. 40 block of gold, well, the quest is finished for gold. So it's the 20 diamond block. But 20 diamond block times 9 is 180 diamond. And we get 3 per block with the tectonic, the Petrotheum. So 180 divided by 3 is 8, 6, 24, no, 9, 18, 27. Oh, 180, not 200 and something. So 180 is 60. So it's 60 block, which we should get fast. So this is definitely worth doing. But we can't only count that because we know we also need machine structure. No, these doesn't count. What we need are what am I searching for again? I'm searching for the structure block. Structure, no. Oh yeah, perfect. So tier 4. We need 56 of these. So let's go 60. 56 next, and that's 112 diamonds. So it's negligible. So that's probably the solution. It's stupid, it's crazy, but the solution is probably crafting. You know what? I want this to finish. So next episode is going to be half setting up more void or miner and half looting. So next episode, I'm going to count how many I need for each to create 4 more void or miner. And I'm going to create 4 more tier 4 void or miner, and I'm going to set them all on diamond. And once the diamond's done, if the lapis is not done, I'm going to change them all to lapis. But that's the only way I can think of finishing this. So that's really what I'm going to be doing, because the speed upgrade, the speed modifier, these, how much do they cost? I need 12 per. 12 next. They cost no diamond. They cost gold. I don't care. Gold is now a free thing to me. They cost a lot of redstone, which also I don't care. So this is a very good solution, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to count everything that I need, and I'm just going to start as many jobs as I need to get them, because you Diamond Quest are going down, and then Lapis Quest are going down. So guys, that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. And I might not be the most interesting episode, but by now there's only two solutions to this. AFK or set up that many of each and get it working. But that's my feeling, and I'm going to split the time between the two. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.